Today you join me in this 3-bedroom apartment here in Acacia A. Now this project is based in Dubai Hills. Dubai Hills is growing to be one of the most popular places for people to settle. It's a master community. I mean, you walk out and you can enjoy so many things. You have the hospital, you have the mall, you have people living from studio apartments all the way to luxury mansions on the golf course. It's a place where many people can enjoy and settle and call home. Acacia has been the premium offering here in Dubai Hills because it's directly on the park and because of the proximity between this building and the mall. On the park side, you have over a kilometer of space, of amenities, things for the kids to do, and of course the adults. So let's have a look at this apartment and see what it offers. Slightly different to what you would find as a normal 3-bedroom property. Today we're going to really give you an idea of what the layout's like and what kind of upgrades this property has had. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, this property is currently for sale. Can't promise it will be for sale for very much longer, considering how nicely presented it is. It comes fully furnished. You can see the details throughout the property. You've got the molding on all of the walls, which I think creates a really classy atmosphere. I really like the color palettes and the way everything comes together. So going around the space, essentially you have the television unit, again with the molding, making the TV area quite grand, very classy as I mentioned. And then you've got the television unit here with an abundance of storage to hide the PlayStation and television boxes away. On the right hand side, you have the joinery work that has been cleverly illuminated with LEDs. I mean, LEDs really create that atmosphere that people want to see, creating that modern feeling, something that goes very well in the apartment. Coming around to the living space, I mean, the area comes together very well. You've got the imported coffee table made from marble. I really like the colors here, and you've got a very comfortable sofa. Now, if you have a look on the right hand side here, you've actually got a balcony, which will go through the master bedroom to actually go and see, but this runs the entire length of the property all the way to the master. So it means you get a lot of light thanks to the glass railings essentially overlooking towards the boulevard. Turning round towards the entrance of the property, so you have a mantle on the left hand side, and of course that's going to be handy for your keys, again storage. So that's very practical. I like the stool just below it. I mean, it's just a little bit easier when you're putting on shoes or getting out of the house. If you just come through over here, you've got the powder room. So the powder room is easily accessible and it's right at the front of the property. So if you have guests, they don't have to go into your living space. So this has been added. This is an island unit. I think with this size of apartment, this is 1541 square foot. You're in a battle with space because of course you're in a premium location, so people are willing to compromise on spending a little bit more on a slightly smaller space, but it's how you put the space together, how you design your furniture and how you set everything out. I like the way that they've integrated this island unit, and I like what they've done on the front side. So if you have a look here, what they've done is they've created this island unit, but when adding these, most people will use that as their dining space because there's no other space. But what they've done is they cleverly put a bench area on the front side with storage just underneath, and then that leads onto the table. So you've got a comfortable place for at least 5 people to sit and enjoy breakfast, lunch or dinner. Countertop, really nice finish, and then you've got over on this side, you've got more space, so very practical. Appliances, you've got Siemens for the cooker and the oven. You've got Smeg for the extractor. A really nice color for all of the cabinets. And then coming through here, this is included in the sale of the property, is the fully automatic Samsung dishwasher that opens up automatically when the washing is all done. And you've got this LG smart fridge and freezer, which has a pretty cool tap feature. Shows you what you have or what you don't have. So now we're done with the living space. You've seen the powder room. We're going to head over to the living quarters of the property. Just as we're coming across here, you can see on the right hand side, the AC controls have been upgraded, which is really important because when this property was put together, essentially this wasn't the main priority. So this will definitely help with electricity saving and getting the property cool to the temperature that you want. So just coming through here, on the right hand side, you have the first bathroom. Heading over to the first bedroom, I mean, I like how the furniture comes together and complements the rest of the property. Great color scheme here. As you can see, you've got enough space for the bed, 2 side tables, and then if you turn around here, you've got the wardrobe space as well. Just having a look through, you've got floor to ceiling windows, so you get an abundance of light. West is just in that direction there, and when we go outside, I'll show you that you can actually see all the way to Jumeirah. You can see actually to the Burj Khalifa downtown that way. I mean, it's pretty spectacular, very centrally located, this community. Heading over to the second bedroom, and before we get there, you've got the utility cupboard on the right hand side. Just having a look at this space, what you'll notice straight away is it's quite a bit deeper than what you would normally get, even in something like a townhouse. So you've got enough space for the washing machine, you've got the shelves there to put lots of your items there, and you could still put tools. As you can see, there's a ladder on this side, and then the ironing board. Good space. And then heading over in this direction here. So this was originally set up as a study, and you may notice that the table is actually in the master because that's where they are using it currently, and it's nicely set out as a baby's room, and you can see how much space that you have additionally here. So if you did have a larger bed, it would be able to accommodate it quite easily. Again, floor to ceiling windows, giving you that abundance of light. As I was mentioning, west being that direction, that means after around 2 or 3 o'clock, you've got the sun in that direction, so you get lots of lights into the property. So heading over to the primary, that's the master bedroom. On the right hand side, before we do get there, you've got a maid's room. Some people will use it if they have help in their home. Otherwise, it's a perfect space to use for storage. And this one actually has its own bathroom facilities, so it's totally separate from the rest of the home. So let's go into the master bedroom. Coming through on the right hand side, you have the bedroom, and on the left hand side, you go straight into the wardrobe. I like how it's separated from the main living space. These doors can be changed to glass, which I've seen quite often put in with LEDs, but that's of course a personal preference. If that's something you wanted to do, you've got on the right hand side enough space for storage, an extra storage if you needed it. And then you go into the bathroom. Bathroom has a shower, you have a bathtub, you have his and her sinks, and of course you got the toilet on the right hand side. Now heading to the bedroom. So very well illuminated. You've got the blue theme all the way through. Again, with the coving, it's been nicely designed. I mean, this area was specifically created to hang a piece of art as well. So of course you could put that in. You've got enough space for a study. You've got the television there. Again, lots of storage. Let's have a look at the balcony. So you join me on the balcony here. I mean, it's a great space all the way across the full length of the apartment, running from that living space all the way to the primary bedroom. So in summary, it's a very well-placed apartment right on the boulevard. You've got all the amenities, the shops, restaurants for you to enjoy, a moment away from the mall. And if you exit the building on the left-hand side, essentially you can get straight into the park to enjoy the amenities there. You've got a view directly to the Burj Khalifa, to the Burj Al Arab Jumeirah on a clear day. Lots of space outside, you could design it as you want. If you watch this video in time, there is an opportunity to buy this property. And of course, if you watch this after the property is sold, I hope it gave you a good insight to what the layout looks like. But thank you very much for joining me on this video today. Hope you got value from it. If you did have any specific questions, feel free to get in touch. I'll be happy to help. Take care.